Next, let's load the door panel into the parent family. To do this, activate the Load into Project command. Revit immediately prompts us to place the family instance. Let's do it. You can verify that the door panel appears in the Files family library in the project browser, in the Doors category. This family has a single type. For the correct positioning of a nested family instance within the parent, first of all, it is necessary to link the parameters of these two families. Let's start with those parameters of the nested family which have analogs in the parent. The first parameter is gap. Click on the Associated Family Parameter button. This will open a list of existing parent family parameters that match the particular parameter by type. There is the required one among them. It is also called gap. Let's select it and click OK. Let's do the same with the door frame thickness. The names of similar parameters in the parent and nested families may differ, but I named them in the same way for convenience. When we repeat the dependency structure of the parent family in the nested one, we just need to bind the parameters with each other, and the geometry of the nested family instance will take the form we need. As for the width and height of the door panel, in these directions, we didn't recreate the dependency structure in the nested family in the same way as in the parent, and therefore we don't have nested family parameters such as door frame width or entire opening width. Therefore, for the rest of the nested family parameters, we will have to form new ones in the parent and link them to the existing ones through formulas. Let's start with the door panel height parameter. This is responsible for the product dimensions. Let's make it a type parameter and place it in the other group. We will do the same with the thickness and width of the door panel. Let's open the Family Types window. These three parameters are not yet tied to the opening dimensions. If we leave it this way, then when changing the opening, we will also have to manually change these parameters' values. The connection we need can be set through formulas. Here in the table, we have a special column in which we can enter formulas that determine the values. For the parameter door panel height, I will write the following expression. I will copy the parameter name height and paste it into the formula. Then copy the name gap. I will subtract this value from the height. I will also copy doorframe width parameter name and subtract its value from the height. Thus, we will calculate the value for the door panel height. We will also write down the formula for door panel width parameter. Let's copy the name of the parameter responsible for the opening width. This is the width. Let's subtract gap. But it needs to be multiplied by 2. Also subtract the frame width. and it also needs to be multiplied by 2. As a result, we get the correct value for the door panel width, which will automatically change when the opening width or the frame size changes. We have not yet passed the material parameter to the parent family. Here, you will also need to create a new parameter. Now that all the parameters of the nested and parent families are linked, you need to position the nested family instance correctly. To do this, we will use the align command. Click on the parent family's central reference plane and hover the mouse cursor over the probable location of a similar plane within the nested family. Let's do the alignment and set the dependency through the lock. We will do the same in the other direction. To do this, select the reference plane that defines the reveal's depth. Next, you should also hover the mouse cursor over the probable location of the similar reference plane within the nested family. Let's close the lock again. Let's go to the 3D view. Make sure that the door panel is installed correctly and its dimensions coincide with the opening. Let's save the file.